key fixtures of the group stage, two teams that hope to be back in New York for the July 19th final will meet today. Brazil, the most successful nation in World Cup history with 5 titles to their name, but it's been 24 years since their last triumph, a drought they are determined to end this summer. What of Morocco? Well, they made history, didn't they, 4 years ago with an improbable run to the semi-finals. The Atlas Lions hoping to go even further this time, but now dealing with the weight of expectations. Brazil-Morocco is the only group stage fixture at this World Cup between two teams in the top 10 of FIFA's rankings. Haiti and Scotland will meet later today at Boston Stadium. Welcome to Fox Sports' continuing coverage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm Rebecca Lowe alongside French World Cup winner Thierry Henry, Sweden's all-time top scorer Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and US Soccer Hall of Famer Alexi Lalas. Guys, so much to talk about this game, Brazil against Morocco. Let's get going with really both sides to this coin. So many storylines, Lex.
Oh, man. First off, pull up a chair, America. This one, when we saw this at the draw last December, everybody circled it and said, now that is a group game to behold. So when it comes to Brazil, Brazil is built on being sexy, being romantic, being imaginative in the way that they play. Not just winning, but winning with style, individually and collectively. This, in a lot of the minds of the Brazilian fans and others, is not that type of team. I'm not saying it can't be, but it hasn't proven to be that type of team. So I actually think it might work to their favor to be, you know, low expectation type of Brazil. That scares me, a low expectation Brazil, because they come out and they announce their presence with authority today against Morocco, and things could certainly change. Speaking of Morocco, this Cinderella story. Also, by the way, what Morocco has done over the last years, men's, women's, all ages, with their infrastructure, everything that's going on, it's absolutely amazing. But from the national team perspective, men's national team, it's because they've made kind of a Cinderella story. And that only goes and gets you so far. So I'm worried that, you know, the spell might have not completely evaporated, but vanished when it comes to Morocco, or some of that magic. Let's see if they're able to conjure it again this World Cup.
And their manager's even saying, isn't he, we are no longer that small country. We now do have those expectations. Zlatan, let's talk about the manager of Brazil, Carlo Ancelotti. You played under him at PSG 10 or so years ago, and I say the word manager because that's important, isn't it, when it comes to Carlo Ancelotti and this Brazil team?
It is, it is. I know him personally. He's a fantastic human being. I had him as a manager, not coach. Difference between coach and manager is the coach will tell the player how to move, where to go, and how to play. Instead, a manager will manage the player. I'll give you an example. We had 2 right backs, and to make them feel comfortable, and I asked him, what do you do when you communicate with them? He said, first I go to the first one, and I tell him he's my best right back. Then I go to the other one, and I tell him also he's my best right back. And he would play them each week. So that is what a manager does. And he has a different challenge this time because it's the first time he's a coach for a national team and not a club team. But he's a manager for the big stage. And he has done it before. And I'm pretty sure he will do good this time too.
He's already had to make a big decision. One of the other big storylines is that Neymar is in the squad. Not in the team today, is injured, but he's in the squad. Like it?
Yes, I do, because it was a great move. He showed again that he is a good manager, because if he didn't bring Neymar, the talk of the town would always have been in the press conference, why is Neymar not there? The fans would have been upset, the press would have been upset. Some of the players actually called for him to be in. So what he did is, okay, I'm going to bring Neymar. Nobody's going to talk about it anymore. So now the pressure is on Neymar to be fit and ready. And if he comes back and fit and ready, people will say, what a great move. And if he's not, then Ancelotti can say, well, I brought him in, he couldn't get fit, so it's a win-win situation for him.
Thierry, Neymar fit plays or no?
A fit Neymar that I've seen in my time, yeah, plays in any team in the world. Fit, prime-time Neymar, yes.
Neymar today?
You answer that one.
New York, New Jersey Stadium will host 8 different matches at this World Cup, including the July 19th final. Rob Stone is there tonight for this Group C clash between Brazil and Morocco. For our Fox Keys to the match, sponsored by Jeep, let's head over and check in with Rob and the guys right now.
Thank you. What a beautiful scene in here outside New York, New Jersey Stadium. Listen, it's been a few lean years inside that stadium behind me for the hometown Giants and Jets. These guys have no clue what I'm talking about right now, but this they will. Today, two winning programs, two nations expected to make deep runs, hit former Netherlands international Clarence Seedorf, ex-Denmark goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel here with us. When the draw took place in December in D.C., and these two were pulled into the same group, everyone circled this date. It's a rare top 10 group stage battle. Let's start, though, with Brazil. You played in the country for 2 years with Botafogo. What does this sport mean to them?
Well, it's like religion, as we say, but it's really like that. When I played there, you would go on the street. There was like 1 out of 3 would wear the shirt to go to work. I mean, you don't see that often, and the passion. So many games are played, of course, in Brazil. The people watch every single minute of it, and when the Brazilian team is playing, when the national team plays, it goes to a different level. Everything becomes yellow everywhere. The pride they carry in carrying their shirt of the team and of the country is amazing.
So the workers wear the shirt to work.
Yes.
The bosses are also wearing the.
Also the bosses, everybody. It doesn't really matter.
As well. Should we, though, Peter, still consider Brazil a 5-time World Cup champion, a real contender this summer to win it all?
Yes, absolutely. So obviously done a lot of work in prep for different other things. I have Spain playing Brazil in the final, and I have that because I look at the talent they have. It's undisputed. It's a fantastic group of players, and they brought Carlo Ancelotti in, who for me is one of the best coaches in the world. He can deal with all the egos, all the bigness, everything. He gets maximum out of every single player that he's ever coached, and so yes, I think they are absolutely one of the favorites, and these guys here behind us, they will help.
I like the enthusiasm. Brazil is my team ever since I was a small kid, but they have underperformed so many years. They really need to earn their respect again, so they need to perform, show it. They have the team to do it, but for me, they're not the favorites at the moment. That's why they actually signed Carlo another 4 years, because they even know themselves that it might take a little bit longer, but you never know. It might happen right now.
I am a big believer in history, traditions, and things that's happened before. So, you know, it's 24 years since Brazil won the World Cup. Last time they won, it was 24 years before as well. And they have won in the USA before. So I see Brazil as one of the big favorites in this tournament.
Qualifying was a bit of a struggle for the 5-time world champs. They lost 6 games, but they're here on the big stage again, right here outside the Big Apple. Brazil's current stars hoping to shine here in the New York area, which would mean following in the footsteps of their greatest ever player. A look back at Pele's time with the Cosmos next.